What's going on, guys? My name is Darren. I'm the Bowtie Fragrance Guy, your fashion and fragrance aficionado. So if you're into fashion and fragrance, show your interest by hitting subscribe and make sure you hit that bell icon as well, so anytime I upload a new video, you'll get notified. So on today's video, guys, I'm going to be dropping my top fall niche fragrances that I look forward to wearing this upcoming fall. We're about a month out now, so I want to go ahead and let you guys in on what I plan on wearing this upcoming fall in my niche collection. Now, the way I went about doing it this year is really I just chose fragrances that I'm looking forward to really wearing. That's one of the things that, that's been really at the forefront of my mind, is really looking at some of my newer acquisitions that I really feel like fit the fall season really well. And I really want to make sure that I am very attentive and make sure that I am very intentional about wearing these fragrances. So my plan is to kind of make sure I pull these to the front of the collection so that I make sure, or I ensure, that I'm actually wearing these fragrances. So I have 12 that I really love that I want to talk to you guys about today. I won't spend as much time on each one. Just want to kind of give you a brief description of it, tell you a few notes that's in it, and maybe it'll be something that piques your interest as well. So if you want to hear what my top 12 fall niche fragrances are going to be this year, you know the routine. Keep it locked right here. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
The Bowtie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. Let's jump right into the video. First and foremost, guys, the first fragrance that I want to talk about today, this fragrance comes from the brand of Mancera, and it's this one right here, Tonka Cola. Tonka Cola, can't think of a better season to wear this. Of course, you get that cherry cola kind of vibe, cinnamon. There's some tonka bean in here as well. And somehow, I don't know how they did this, but they created this, this Coca-Cola Accord. Now, there's a note of cherry in here, so it smells like cherry cola, but nonetheless, phenomenal fragrance. Seriously, guys, I am so looking forward to the fall to wear this fragrance, because to me, the fall is going to probably be the best season of the year to really wear this fragrance and rock it. I think it's versatile enough where you can wear it in most seasons, but I think fall is the perfect time for this one. So make sure you put your nose on this if you have not up to this point. This fragrance comes again from the brand of Mancera, and this is called Tonka Cola. Next up on the list, a fragrance from the brand of Ombre, and this one is called Sunshine Man. This is Sunshine Man. I really love this fragrance, man. You get this brandy accord in here, immortelle, orange. There's a note of orange, and there's vanilla in here as well. So it probably surprised a lot of people when this came out, because they thought sunshine, they thought summer. But this to me is not really a summer fragrance. Sure, you can wear it in the summertime and go light on the trigger, but I think that this is perfect for the fall. You get this beautiful opening, again, this orange brandy kind of accord going on in the opening, this very honey-like immortelle with some sweetness on the dry down from that vanilla. I think there's some tonka bean in here as well. This is just a standout fragrance. You really have to put it on your skin to really understand what I'm talking about. But looking forward to wearing this fall, because you're going to see a huge dent in this bottle, because this one is something that I really look forward to putting on my skin. So from the brand of Amouage, check this one out, guys. Again, this is called Sunshine Man. All right, the next fragrance actually comes from the brand of Maison, and this one is called Sweet Praline. Sweet Praline, I've worn this one a few times and I really enjoyed it. Of course, you have praline, raspberry, benzoin, and ambroxan. And beautiful scent. The ambroxan gives this really musky, kind of musky nuance to this fragrance. Pairs really well with that raspberry. You get some sweetness in here, obviously, from the praline, and then that benzoin. Kind of get that vanillic undertone to this fragrance. Again, phenomenal scent. Perfect for the fall. Not too heavy, not too light. That's what you want in the fall season, and that's exactly what, to me, what this fragrance represents. There's a kind of this almost effervescent quality in the opening of it when you kind of get that musk and that raspberry. Love this stuff. Got to put your nose on it. From the brand of Maison, this is called Sweet Praline. All right, now this next fragrance comes from the brand of Frapping, and this is Frapping 1270 Extreme. 1270 Extreme. Now the original was definitely a hit, and I love this fragrance as well, man. They improved the performance a little bit. You get this apple pineapple thing going in the opening of it. Is slightly resinous, but not over the top. You know, you get this sweetness in here as well. It's almost like this gourmand thing going on. This is just a phenomenal fragrance. Now, what some people really didn't approve of or didn't like about the original was the performance. Because you read the note breakdown and you were like, wow, I think this is going to be this really slightly gourmand, resinous fragrance that's rich and decadent and last a long time, but it really didn't perform that well. Well, what they did with the extreme version, there's some familiarity or some likeness to the original, but this is a little bit different of a different fragrance, but it definitely performs better. So I think from that standpoint, a lot of people were really pleased. But this is a phenomenal scent. Fall is the perfect season to wear a fragrance like this. And it's definitely one I'm looking forward to putting on my skin. From the brand of Frapping, this is 1270 Extreme. All right, guys, the next fragrance up on the list is one of the most appropriately named fragrance that I've seen in a long time. From the brand of Fragrance Du Bois, this is called Lovers. I mean, everything about this bottle says love, from red, which to me is a symbol of love. You think about red, think about Valentine's Day, February, and this is just a loving fragrance, man. Passion fruit, plum, rose, sandalwood, home run from the brand of Fragrance Du Bois. Again, passion fruit, plum. Plum is a note I've talked about a lot here recently. You guys that have been following me know that. And I talk about the fact that notes like plum, passion fruit are very sensual notes. They come from, of course, a fruit category, but they're very passionate, very sensual notes to use in fragrances, and they use both. So you got that double dose of sensuality in the opening of the fragrance. Obviously, rose is kind of the love note, as I would kind of term it. And then, of course, you add that to that beautiful creamy sandalwood in this fragrance. Just phenomenal fragrance. Looking forward to wearing it. This is probably going to be one of my number one date night choices for this upcoming fall season. So if you haven't, get yourself a sample of this one, man. From the brand of Fragrance Du Bois, this is called Lovers. All right, next up on the list, from the brand of Parfums de Marly, this one is called Pegasus Exclusive. Pegasus Exclusive. I love this fragrance, man. You get some cardamom here, almond, guaiac wood, vanilla, sandalwood. Again, definitely has the DNA of the original. What I really think the difference maker is that smokiness that comes from that guaiac wood. The guaiac wood to me is the game changer in here, because everything else kind of reminds me of the original. The sandalwood, that creaminess, the almond, that kind of powdery nature that you got from the original as well. All that is still here, but again, this is a little bit more smoky and rich. So looking forward to wear this one as well this upcoming fall. Really, really love what they did with this iteration of Pegasus. Again, get your nose on it, guys. This is called Pegasus Exclusive. All right, guys, this next fragrance actually comes from the brand of Xerjoff, and this one is called Viva Cavauer 1. Viva Cavauer 1. Oh, my God, man. So looking forward to this fragrance. You're going to get some white peach in here, rose, chocolate, caramel. Oh, man, this is probably, I look forward to wearing Lovers for a date night fragrance this upcoming fall, but this is going to be my signature scent when you talk about a date night or social setting in this upcoming fall, man. This stuff is phenomenal. I want to send a shout out again to my boy Ryan, who actually sent this fragrance to me. It's kind of this limited edition thing that Xerjoff does. So right now it's out of stock. So this is kind of hard to get your hands on. So Ryan, a sincere, heartfelt thank you for thinking about me. Ryan knows that I love gourmand fragrances, so he sent this one to you, boy, and I love this fragrance, man. It is really, really, really good. To me, as you guys know, sometimes I term this, it's a gourmand lover's dream. You heard the notes in there, caramel, chocolate. Got to get your nose on it, guys. It's perfect for a date night, and I cannot wait to wear this fragrance. From the brand of Xerjoff, this is Viva Cavauer 1. All right, the next fragrance on my list this year, guys, comes from the brand of Roja Dove, of Roja Parfums, and this one is called Britannia. Britannia, man, looking so forward to wearing this fragrance. Not a lot fragrance that a lot of people talk about. Tangerine, peach, cacao, orris, cinnamon, cloves. As only Rosa could do. It opens up with that really nice, fresh citrus opening with that tangerine. And Rosa, I'm really noticing now, uses peach a lot, and I love that note. I would put that in the category with passion fruit and plum as being a very sensual note as well. But I love this stuff, guys. As you can see, when it starts to dry down, you get that spiciness in there, the cinnamon, the cloves. This stuff is a phenomenal scent. It's very, very complex. I think this one was actually originally marketed to women, but that means absolutely nothing because this is as unisex as they come. This is a phenomenal fragrance. Seriously, you guys gotta check it out. This is so good. Looking forward to it, to say the least, and that would probably be an understatement. From the brand of Rosa Parfums, this is called Britannia. All right, guys, the next fragrance comes from the brand of Daniel Hosier, and this one is called Ombre Tabac. Ombre Tabac, I've ranted and raved about this fragrance. You're gonna get some incense, tobacco, amber, vanilla. This one has that apple pie vibe. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if cinnamon was in here, although I don't think it was listed, but it really gives you the same, to some extent, kind of feel that you get when you smell a fragrance like Wajan from Parfums de Marly, Ombre Narguilé from Hermes. There's a few others that you would kind of put in this category, but when I talk about fragrances that smell like apple pie, that's this fragrance right here. And this one is just a little bit different from some of the other ones that I just mentioned. It's a little bit fruitier, a little bit fresher in the opening, although it has incense in it as well. But guys, again, around this time of year, when you start getting into the fall, of course, we got football, we got Thanksgiving, you know, and fragrances that have that apple, cinnamon, apple pie kind of vibe, to me, are just perfect for the fall season. They're created for the fall. So that's why this one is on the list. I've been really, really impressed with this one. Again, it's from the brand of Daniel Hosier, and this one is called Ombre Tabac. The next fragrance up on the list is a fragrance that really needs no introduction on my channel. From the brand of The Harmonist, this is Hypnotizing Fire. Hypnotizing Fire. You guys know what this one is all about, man. Pimento, rose, opopanax, and benzoin. So again, sensual, that rose, the smoky, the opopanax in here as well. You get those spices in the opening, the cinnamon, clove, nutmeg combination. I've done a full review on this, so I won't really talk about it that much. Guys, you gotta get your nose on it. This stuff is absolutely mind-blowing. It is from the brand of The Harmonist. And again, this one is called Hypnotizing Fire. All right, guys, now coming in the number 2 spot, I'm super excited because I just talked about this fragrance recently and said I really wanted to add it to the collection, and I went on ahead and got it in the collection. From the brand of Bodicea Victorious, this is Almas. Almas. And guys, at its core, this is a rose oud fragrance, but the game changer in this one is this really juicy pineapple note in the opening. Something that you really have to smell. It gives a little bit of a unique take. I love rose fragrances. Of course, the rose oud thing is something that has been done a lot, but it's done differently in here. I don't really recall it being done with pineapple in it. And this is definitely gives a unique take on the usual typical rose oud fragrance. So looking forward to wearing this fragrance this upcoming fall. From the brand of Bodicea Victorious, the number 2 spot goes to Almas. All right, guys, in the number 1 spot, this fragrance is absolutely standout. Probably one of the best fragrances ever created. Seriously, when I really sit back and think about how good this stuff is. From the brand of By Kilian, this is Apple Brandy. Apple Brandy. Ah, man. To say this is good, again, is just really understating how great this fragrance really is. You get that oak wood note. You get this amber accord from benzoin and vanilla. Obviously, there's an apple kind of feel to it as well. There's a booziness to it. The brandy or cognac that's used in this fragrance is just, this is so good. This is so good, gentlemen. This is so freaking good. I really just love how they took that whole concept. You know, how brandy or cognac is made, how it's aged in oak barrels, contingent upon how long it's aged. You know, you get a VS or a VSOP, but that's a whole nother thing. But it just smells like it's been aging in oak barrels for years and years. So that oak wood note is so prominent, so authentic, phenomenal fragrance. This stuff, you gotta get your nose on it. This is from the brand by Killian. This stuff, just check it out, guys. This one is called Applebrandy. But that is it, guys. That's my time, man. I hope you enjoyed my top 12 fall niche fragrances for this upcoming fall 2023. What are you guys looking forward to wearing this fall, man? What niche fragrances do you have that you look forward to wearing? I would really love to hear from you guys down in the comment section. Now, as always, I sincerely appreciate your time and your attention to these videos. I know you guys don't have to watch, but you do, and I sincerely appreciate that. Now, don't forget to take a few moments out to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you're sharing these videos out to some other folks out there that you think could use the information or find it entertaining. Because I'm your guy, Darren. I'm the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. I love to look good, and of course, I love to smell absolutely phenomenal. So until next time, gentlemen, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you, bye-bye, on the flip side.